What's that? Holy shit! What do we do? What do we do? Helicopter?
Thank you, helicopter.
They're just there, they're just there. It's the helicopter.
Where?
I can hear it, I can hear it, I can hear it, I can hear it, I can hear it.
All right. Well.
What do we do?
What do we do?
They're not in, hold on.
Okay. Slowly.
Come in.
Oh my God.
Slowly.
Oh my.
Okay, helicopter, ignore the SOS. You are landing outside the compound and away from the infected. That is outside the compound, thank you.
This is great! Hey! How are we going to get to that? How are we going to get to that? Jesus Christ.
Okay, Danny, let's see if Stephen is brave enough to distract them while you two run through.
If one of us can distract them there, we can run past them, and then whoever's left has to, like, run round past them. I'll get Leona there. Go.
Okay, Danny, run to the helicopter. Leona, you're too scared, so you run and hide in that gatehouse. Leona, he can't see you. You need to get back to the base. Go back to the base, Leona.
Why don't you run?
I couldn't. There were too many of them. I'm sorry.
I'm going to hang on to you for a second. I think you are very good at this. I think you've got a natural affinity for this. And which is essentially, it's empathy. It's having people with high levels of empathy are very good at this, which is a nice thing. Also ties in with bravery, being brave. Yeah, we'll do it tonight. We'll do it tonight with Matt. Get a couple of chairs, please, and the table, and the stuff as well. Excellent. Sit yourself down, Matt. You'll enjoy this. I don't get to do this very often. Good. Yes. Okay. I will. We need to. Oh, I need this. I need to give you this. Thank you. Also, rather handy. We're filming this tonight. So, could you put that on your right hand for me? Thank you very much. Let's just get this up on the screen. Thank you. All right. So, put your right hand on your lap. Put the left hand flat on the table. I'm just going to remove your watch, if that's okay. I just need to check something quickly first. I need to check that you don't feel anything if I do this? Can't feel that, can you? No. Nope, good. All right, no reason why you should, of course. This is a dead bit of wood. It feels nothing. It's an inanimate bit of wood. No sensations in there at all. It's dead. I want you to look at this hand here, and one last time now, just let him take full control of that hand. That's good. You'll feel those movements, but it can remain on the table as he just takes full control. And as you watch the back of that hand now, he's going to make the back of the hand completely numb as you watch it. All the sensations will just drain out and down and into the table and away. As you watch the back of the hand, he is going to bring your fingers in and together, your fingers and thumb in together at the same rate and speed that the back of the hand becomes completely numb. Those final sensations draining out and down and into the table as he brings your fingers in together. That's good. Excellent. Lovely. Now bring up your other hand. Point the finger of this hand and just touch yourself on the arm first of all. Now you can feel that, can't you? Yep, quite normally. It's a very thin glove, so you can feel that. Now touch the back of that hand. What's that like?
I can't feel anything.
You can't, can you? It's completely dead. Will you just show them? Just pinch a great big bit of skin and twist it round. Just twist it right, yank it right round. That's good. Just do that again. Just show them. You can't feel it, can you? Twist it right round. You could bash it, you could pinch it, you could twist it, you could stick a needle through it. You really wouldn't feel a thing, would you? No. And would you be prepared to do this for us? You are very good at this. I want to show you something that you will remember for the rest of your life. If I promise you that you won't feel a thing and we'll do it completely safely, would you be happy to push a sterilized needle just through the skin and the back of the hand? Yeah?
Okay.
Excellent. Good. Thank you, Matt. All right, so a couple of health and safety points I have to adhere to as well. So let me just put one of these on here. Is it weird?
Yes.
Yes. And then this here is a sterilized needle.
Fantastic.
All right? Yes. Like I'm unsealing that. If you take hold of that, it is a bit of a bendy one, so as you do it, I will steady it for you, but I'll let you do the pushing.
I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it? Yes, of course you are. So look, but I'll steady it just because it's a bit bendy. Listen, I am just going to pinch the skin. Now, this is like you're watching me pinch the skin on someone else's hand. The whole thing is like this is happening to somebody else. So let me just do that. It's weird, isn't it? So look, just press the end of the needle first of all. Just come in the middle and just press it down. You quite happy? Doesn't hurt, does it?
No.
All right, so look, I'll steady it. You just go right the way through. You can see it right coming right out the other side. Keep going. So let go there for me. What goes through your head as you look at that? What's that like? What is this like?
I just can't feel anything.
Is it like looking at someone else's hand?
I can't take it off the table or anything. It's just there.
And in a sense, of course, it is someone else's hand at the moment. This is also interesting. Look, if I pinch it again, if you slowly pull that out, you'll see it doesn't bleed. Just slowly, because a wooden hand does not bleed. See, no blood on the needle. No blood on the skin. Let me just take this back from you. I need to seal it back up for tomorrow's show. So all right, give me a hand there. I'm going to take this off there. Now, listen. He now begins to relinquish all control. He lets go of you now completely. You will now start to feel ordinary, comfortable sensations right from up here, starting to come down through the arm and along and into the hand. Now, just give that a moment. You'll start to get a bit of movement, ordinary, comfortable sensations. Excellent. Just come around the front for me. Now, there's your watch. Just hold that for a second. Now, look, you might find after a couple of minutes, that you do get like a little tingling sensation or a vague sense that something went on there. But I promise you, nothing uncomfortable. Are you quite happy with the fact you did that?
Yep.
And it didn't hurt at all?
No, not one bit.
Matt, thank you so much. You were fantastic. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you, Matt, everybody. I'll let you head back. Thank you, Matt. And, of course, thank you, Svengali. Ladies and gentlemen, Svengali. Okay. You want to just sort of come and have a seat around the table? Okay, and at home as well, if you haven't already, you need to turn the lights out in your room so that you are doing this in the dark as well. Okay, Sally, you're back with us. How are you doing?
I'm so grateful to you guys.
I'm going to talk to you again and make sure you know that you're all fine and so on and that everything's good. Okay, so a spirit would always announce its arrival at a seance by causing a bell to ring. Okay, and this is a spirit bell. You can see it's just a metal frame with a little bell on the top there. The cup here is actually an athletics prize that we tracked down for the year that the suicides took place. The idea is that you use objects which will be familiar to the spirits or somehow from the same period. The ball is actually a seance ball. The idea is it's fairly light and sort of easy for the spirits to affect. Okay?
You can see they're all daubed with luminous paint. This is so that you can see them in the dark. So now one of you has to be a medium for the purposes of the seance. It's not going to be me, but I will help you and guide you through it. So I'm going to choose one of you at random, and I've got 11 cards here for you. Sally, I don't think you should get through this. So I'm going to draw a cross on one of them, mix these up, and basically just ask you each just to take one. Don't look at them yet, but whoever's got the cross will be the medium, all right? So if you just sort of spread them out a bit on the table, and just pull them over to you, but don't look at them yet. Now, obviously none of you is a medium nor has trained to be one, but whoever holds the cross at the moment will absolutely become an effective medium for the seance. That means you will be able to channel the spirit of Jane, and when I talk to you, you'll be able to answer me as Jane and absolutely be her. Okay? So just all turn over your cards. Who's got the cross? Holly, can you just show the camera just so... Great. Thank you. All right. So, Holly, basically, Jane will be able to come through you. I'll talk you through it, and then at a certain point I will say, Jane, are you there? Jane, can I speak to you? And at that point, you're just going to let her come through. You happy doing that? Yep?
I think so.
Okay, all right. This is the time for the camera crew to leave, so I'd like you guys to go, which will leave just us alone in the room with remote control cameras, night vision cameras that are around the room, all right? Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask you all to join hands with the people on either side of you, so do that now. Okay. Everybody just take a deep breath in and out. And in. You're breathing at the same rate and speed as each person on either side of you. Not only that, but you're breathing in unison with everybody in the circle. You must now keep this circle unbroken. You keep tight hold of the person on either side of you. Whatever you do, you keep the circle unbroken. And Holly, as we do this, I want you just to begin to allow Jane's presence to just form. You'll be able to do this brilliantly, and you just let that start to come to the surface now and just feel that in there. What I want everybody now to do in the room is to move into a welcoming state. I want you to think of a time when you've really been eager to see somebody, maybe somebody you're meeting at an airport that you haven't seen for a long time, somebody that you are in love with, or somebody that you really want to see and you really want to welcome them. And Jane, we welcome you here in this room. The 13 of us welcome you here. Everybody now, again, just focusing on the breathing as well, with your eyes open, breathing in, and then letting it out. And in, and out. And Jane, now as we sit here in this room, we welcome you here. We make this a place of welcoming for you. Holly, I would like you to say to Jane now that she is welcome to be here in the room. Will you say that for me?
Jane, you're welcome to be here in the room.
That's right. Absolutely welcome. Just here in the room, Jane. I want you to feel comfortable, and I want you to make your presence felt by moving the cup for us. Holly, I want you to ask Jane to show her presence by moving the cup.
Jane, show your presence by moving the cup.
Just be present here in the room, Jane. Be here amongst us. Be welcome here. And just moving the cup, Jane, just to let us know that you're here and feel welcome in the room. Okay, we're going to turn our attention to the ball instead. Everybody focusing on the ball. Jane, just allow your presence now to be felt just by moving for us so we can see that you're here. Holly, ask Jane to show us that she's here by moving the ball to let us know that she's here.
Jane, move the ball to let us know that you are here.
That's right. As we welcome Jane into the room. Just allowing that presence to be here. Okay. Let's turn our attention back to the cup. Okay, all right. Okay, keep the circle unbroken. Keep the circle unbroken. Keep the circle unbroken.
Oh my God.
Keep the circle unbroken. Keep the circle unbroken.
Oh my God.
Keep the circle unbroken. unbroken. Keep the circle unbroken. Jane? Jane, talk to us now. Be here. How old are you?
6.
Jane, what can you see? What are you aware of?
There's lots of people around.
And what are they doing?
They look like they're having fun.
And where are you, Jane? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm in my house.
And what's happening in your house?
Everyone's here. The whole village. Everyone.
The whole village, everyone's there. Okay, that's really good. Is there anybody there you can go and play with? Anybody you know?
Yeah, I've got lots of friends here.
Can you go and play with your best friend? Is she there?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Lucy.
Lucy, excellent. Well, I'd like you to go, and I'd like you to go and play with Lucy. Is that all right? So I can talk to you when you're a little bit older. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go and play with Lucy. That's right, so I can talk to you when you're a little bit older. I'm going to talk to you when you're 15, Jane. So just come to us now, Jane, when you're 15. Jane, are you there? How old are you now?
15.
Good. Okay, Jane, I want you to be welcome here. You happy to talk to us for a little bit?
Yeah.
Good, okay. I'm going to ask you a few questions, if that's all right. A few questions about yourself.
Okay.
Jane, you had or have a cat, yes?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the cat? Tell us the name of the cat.
Harry.
Harry, okay. Thank you for that. And everybody, just breathing and just focusing, that's great. It's just being a nice, welcoming place. That's good. And Jane, there's a train ride. You used to go and see your grandmother on the train.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Because she wasn't well, was she?
No, she was really poorly.
Okay. Can you tell us where that was? Where did you go on the train?
London.
To London. Okay. What does your father do for a living, Jane?
He's a builder.
A builder?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I think, Jane, I'm going to ask you to leave us now. Thank you for being here and being comfortable with us and comfortable to talk to us, okay? So I'm going to let you go now. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Thank you, Jane. You can go now. Go now, Jane. Thank you.
I've always found it odd that the first thing we do when we see babies is to scare them. We play peekaboo. And babies somehow know that it's only playful and they don't really have to be scared. But then the same thing sort of happens when we're older. We go and see horror films and we experience all the fear of the film, but at the same time we know that we're safe because we're not going through the trauma someone else is. Now, it's a very thin line between that and real fear. So thinking about that, I thought I'd design an arcade game. Now, zombie shoot-ups are very popular because you get to experience all the thrill of the adrenaline of fighting for your life whilst in the beery, fairly mindless comfort of your local pub. This is the game. This is the game I've come up with. It's called Waking Dead, and this game is designed to put whoever plays it into a catatonic trance. Basically means their sort of brain goes unraveled, they go into a vegetable-like state when they play the game. Right? Now, this doesn't work on everybody. It'll work on about a third of the people that will play it, and it will only last a few minutes, but that'll be long enough for me to do what I want to do. If we follow the cables that are coming out the back of the machine, they take us into this room. This is our control room. And in here is a very important guy called Mick. Now, Mick worked on the software with me to my specifications, and Mick will be in here making the game work, controlling the zombies and basically playing the other half of the game with the person that's going to be at the machine. You excited?
Yeah.
Excellent. Mick hasn't sold his soul to Satan like the rest of us, so he's feeling a bit guilty about what's going to happen today. So we're just going to wait for someone to come in and start playing the game and take it from there.
All footage inside the pub was filmed with hidden cameras. We waited and waited some more. Half an hour later, still no one has even played the game yet.
Go on. We got one.
At your peril.
keep the pace slow.
You didn't say the point.
Okay.
Pretty shit, aren't they?
The little girl, bring the girl out.
I'm only a little girl.
Put a couple of flashes in now. And again. Another flash. Always going. One more. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in. I'm Derren Brown. We've been filming you playing the game. What's his name?
Fabian.
That's fine. Just do exactly what I asked you to do. Come with me. Come with me. Right back. Right back. Let yourself go. You follow me out. All right, need you to give me a hand getting him up on the trolley. Grab his feet. Right. I need you to come around this side and help me. Just going to keep going straight down, yeah? We're going to turn onto this ramp. See there's two doors ahead of us? I need you to pull the doors open towards me. Thank you. Good. Come with me. What's your name? Benedict. Benedict. And? Harry. Pardon?
Harry.
Harry, come through. Straight through? Okay, come over here. All right, you take these two seats here for me. You're going to watch him. Okay, you can see him on the screen?
Yeah.
He's going to wake up in the game that he was just playing
Right.
in the pub.
Okay.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just take that. One for you. Don't worry about anything. Just keep watching the monitors. Silence, please, while I sound the horn.
Why is there a gun in here? What is going on? Hello? Who are you? The fuck do you want? I'm gonna shoot, fuck off! shoot you! I will shoot you! What the fuck's going on? I'm gonna shoot you! You're dead! You're fucking dead! You're dead! Help me! You're fucking dead!
So we're going to sit you up first, Fabian. So you can sit up. That's right. I'm going to stand you up. You're going to stand up for me. And keep remaining in the sleep. Take hold of the gun. You stand exactly as you were before. Were you on that side? Okay. Let's wake him up.
Oh, come on, it was wicked. Fuckers, isn't it? Huh? It was good. It was good.
Okay, let's go.
Ask you a couple of questions. We designed this game, and just interested to hear how it was for you.
It was good. It was like, I don't know if it's because it's an arcade, but it was I felt like really into it. Was it going to be like put in pubs? What is it?
Yeah, it's a sort of it's a prototype we're trying to develop it.
No, it was good. It was good. I liked it. It was really, I don't know, exciting. And it's realistic. I don't know, you're shooting them and they don't die. You know, so you got to keep shooting them, and then when they keep coming up again. So I don't know. I loved it. I just felt like, I don't know. Each of them, usually in a game, it's just a game. It's a cartoon. I just felt I had to kill each and every one of them. I had to. I don't know. You're sitting here. You got the sound coming at you, and you got the graphics. So I just, yeah, the sound. It all adds up to it. I don't know what you've done, if it's with the colours or something, but the whole setup just really gets into your head.
It just made me jump, like, the way he just come through the door, because I was still concentrating on Fabian, the fact that he actually dropped the gun, and I was trying to work out what's wrong with him. And then I felt a tap in my shoulder and I turned around. It's just like so quick how he like just got him on the bed straight down there and all set up and like that. It's just really quick how it's done and everything.
It was all like just come in, just hi and everything. We were just kind of not sure what was happening, so just went with the flow. And I just like listened to him a lot, you know, when he was saying what was going to happen and stuff, like, and what to do, just following orders.
It's a bit eerie, like, to sit in the room like next to him, and because he seemed so calm and he knew what to do, like how far he could take it and how far he couldn't.
How would you sum up your experience?
Very intriguing, yeah, intriguing, exciting. It's a bit scary.
I feel a bit shaken up by the experience. I was thinking over my head of what to say to his mum when he gets home. But he seems all right now, though.
To make sure that Fabian was all right and understood what had happened, I showed him the footage of what he'd just been through. That's kind of it, really. Do you want to come meet the guys? Because they all feel really guilty and want to say hello. Yeah. They're all still in makeup.
Very well.
Yeah.
Do you give me the gun?
In final preparation for Matt's complete transformation from ordinary to extraordinary, I need him to break free from the fears that stop him becoming the man he could be. And to ensure that I feel Matt is ready for this challenge, we're going to meet with him in a normal waking state for the first time since the auditions for the game show.
Hello. How are you? How's life?
Yeah, life's really good, yeah. Everything's going really well.
The biggest obstacle we all face in life is fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the mastery of it.
Have you ever tried a straitjacket on?
No, I haven't.
No.
Never.
I'll put your hands through there.
Houdini was iconic because his escapes represented overcoming fear at the time of the Great Depression. It was a powerful metaphor.
I used to play this game where I used to live. There were these train tracks, and you very rarely get any trains coming at that time because it was so late. And I used to go and lay on the tracks. It was just such a liberating thing to do, just laying there, knowing that you shouldn't be there, knowing that it was dangerous.
I need Matt to feel that he can master his own fear.
Yeah, I want you to experience this because it's such a... You're absolutely safe on this for the moment, so... But come and stand. Yeah, if you... Okay. I got you. There you go. Mind your head on that. So what's that like?
Feels really weird.
Yeah?
It goes against all your senses, really. Just slid. Well, I'm somewhere where I really shouldn't be.
Well, I hate to interrupt you, but we will have the 543 heading down any minute, so you probably...
Any minute?
Yeah, you'll probably hear it coming before anyone sees it, so you probably want to think about getting out. Have you ever done this before?
Never. I've never laid on a track before.
No, I suppose not. And I've got the instructions. I mean, these are Davenport's instructions. They're a bit tricky to read through. So before you do anything, examine your straitjacket thoroughly. Make sure it's put on properly. Put on with the opening to the rear. Have the back straps.
What for these?
Yeah. So you want to reach back behind your back. With either arm, and there should be a buckle on the back. There are 4 buckles on the back. You want to try and reach one of them on the back and undo it. It's a bit tricky because it'll be back to front, but... You got it?
No, I can't reach it. And there's a train coming.
This will help train it. What's has been done? You want me to square your shoulders. Did you square your shoulders when we put it on?
I don't even remember.
You probably want to hurry up. Can you not? Can you not get it?
I can't reach it. Oh no.
Can you try the other side? Go around the other way?
I want to keep my eye on that.
Did you ever see the film, what's it called? Strangers on the Train. You seen it? Oh, you haven't seen it? Classic Hitchcock's fantastic. It's one of his 5 best. It's a proper tale of suspense. Can you go, just grab the...
I can't reach it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I honestly can't reach it.
Reach. All right, well, try and sort of grab the one underneath.
What?
Can you grab the one underneath?
No, there's no way I can reach it.
Yeah, you probably want to...
There's no way I can reach them.
Okay. Left arm, try that. Sit up, pull it out over your head, pull it arm out. That's it, up over your head. That's it, keep going, keep going. Right, grab the straps, plug in the straps, one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You do your shoulder, you like. What's that like?
My heart is pounding, honestly, that's proper...
But look, you faced a fear there. You did something terrifying, and you controlled it, and you dealt with it, and you escaped from that. Well done. Let's get this off you.
Tonight's participant, Lauren, was lured to an old London townhouse believing she was attending a psychological interview. Instead, we ambushed her and gave her a blind choice of a trick or a treat. I've now placed her into a highly emotional situation where I can bring out her childlike impulses through the power of negative suggestion. When you press this button, it electrocutes the kitten. It electrocutes the kitten. So, Lauren, your job is to try not to kill the kitten. To try not to press the button. If you succeed in not killing the kitten, there's £500 for you. If you don't kill the kitten. And please don't think that you can't kill kittens on TV and we'd never do it. There is actually something of a legal loophole. It has been done already 4 times on British television. This will be the 5th. So I'm going to give you just over 5 minutes, and we'll start that. I'll start that now. You got a cat, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you want a cup of tea, by the way? We've got some time.
Yeah.
Yeah? I'd try not to think about it for a bit if I were you.
Sorry?
Best thing is just to take your mind off the cat for a bit. Although Lauren understands she must not push the button, which would result in killing the kitten, the embedded command, push the button, will start eating away at her. As we've established, children are far more open to negative suggestion, so I'm going to increase the pressure by regressing her back to a more susceptible time. There we go. Sorry, there's only orange squash. Cheers.
But you've got 2.
Yes, I know. Annoying. Sorry, I've had enough for one. But you won't want that one. Draw something for me. Come over here. Just a minute. Bring that. You can bring that with you if you like. Great. Draw something for me. Anything you like. Very good. Good detail. Cool. Did you bring a toy with you for the psychological test? What did you bring?
I've got a dinosaur thing that they used to be in a TV programme, and I bought a teddy as well.
Which did you prefer when you were little?
I can remember more about the teddy.
What's the teddy's name?
Scriffy.
Scriffy?
I don't know why.
It's a great name. It's funny how those names just take you back, doesn't it, to when you're that age. Just do me a favour, just close your eyes and just do that. Just use the image of Scriffy there to go back in your mind to a memory from when you were much younger, preferably one when you were being a little bit naughty or a little bit mischievous. And when you've got something in your mind, just tell me what you see.
I'm tucked up in bed with a quilt over me. All the teddies are laid up next beside me. My dad's sat on my bed and taking different ones and making them talk to each other.
And how does it make you feel when you think back and you remember that? How do you feel
really
as he's doing that? Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Yeah.
And when are you most mischievous?
I used to try and put makeup on. Yeah, it was all my mum's makeup.
And it felt a bit naughty, felt a bit mischievous?
Yeah, because it was a grown-up thing to do and I shouldn't have been doing it.
And how is that feeling to you?
It's exciting, so I've got these different colours and all these eyeliners and pencils and brushes and everything.
Feels good, doesn't it? Open your eyes for me. Draw me another cat. Oh,
was really lovely. You've done big pointy ears as well. Want to give it some whiskers too? That's lovely. Do you want to write your name at the bottom as well? Then we know it's yours. That's a really lovely pussycat. You got 2 minutes left. Excellent, that's 2 minutes, starting now. Good luck. Oh, and Lauren, whatever you do, don't press the button. Don't face me. Look at me. Just close your eyes. Okay, so the first thing is this. You have not killed the kitten. The kitten's fine. It wasn't wired up to the box. So that's fine. You can relax about that now. It wasn't about the kitten. What this was about was a trap called negative suggestion that we all fall prey to. And what it is, it's that trap whereby we focus so much on trying to avoid being or doing a certain thing that we just end up being or doing that thing because we're focusing so much on it, in the same way that you were trying so hard not to press the button that in the end you just had to cave in and do it. And your treat today, because it was a treat that you picked, Lauren, is that every time in the future that you find yourself focusing negatively, your brain is going to take you back to this very powerful and quite emotional experience that you've had tonight, and it will zap you into a more positive and constructive state. And that's your treat. And of course, it was a treat. So I'll have your treat card off you. Congratulations. And of course, technically, you didn't kill the kitten, so you win £500. What are you going to spend it on?
I'd love to go surfing with it.
Surfing with it? Fantastic. Thank you so much. Yep. Come, Scylla. Hello. Baby.
He's gorgeous.
He's lovely. Enjoy your surfing. I'll leave you with Kitty.
Uh-oh.
The Winter Garden Ballroom was built in the late 19th century, and it sits amongst Blackpool's lights and faded glamour. That's over 100 years of dance and movement experienced in this space. Some people think this energy can be retained in the very fabric of a building, so we invited some local dancers and their friends to try and tap into this imaginary force.
Thank you very much for coming. The reason why I've asked you here is I want you to experience something which dates back to around the time that this room was opened and was a precursor to the now more familiar Ouija board that I'm sure many of you will have heard of. It is a little startling, but I would ask you please to embrace it and to go with it and to find it fascinating rather than frightening. Now, let me grab this. Thank you. So, everybody just look at me. I'm going to choose a few of you for this. Let's have you. I want you just to check the table for me, that there's nothing strange about it. Feel free to lift it up and look around. Chap there as well. Can you come forward, please? Again, just do the same thing there. Just have a good look. Just check there aren't any wheels. Stand there too. Thank you. And let's have... Yes, you, if you can stand there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want you to come forward. Great. What's your name? Sarah. Sarah? Sarah. Shh. Yeah, you'd be great. Thank you. All right, let me explain what I want you to do. First thing I'd like is for everybody else to form a circle around me, all right? That's a wide circle, so give these guys here some space. Just form a circle right the way around me. Quick as you can, please. All right, in a moment, I'm going to ask you guys here to place your hands on the table, all right? Fingers and thumbs, everything in contact on top, all right? Now, you've had a look at the table, you're happy that's just an ordinary table, and I haven't prearranged anything with you. No, none of you are actors or stooges. The same for all of you. Nothing's been prearranged with any of you, correct? All right, the rest of you. I need you to put your hands by your sides and just relax, and I want you all to take a deep breath in. And then let it out. And I want you all to look at the table. I want you to imagine, as you look at it now, I want you to get a sense of a life force, all right? An energy, a power, whatever you want to call it, that you create as you look there at the table. I want you to push that energy across the room from where you're standing into the table. Imbue it with that life force, give it that life force. This is one of a handful of places, this room, where this phenomenon can occur. But you must concentrate. And I want you to place your hands on the table as I showed you now. Do that now. Place your hands on the table. Now you don't need to press, just a gentle laying of the hands there on the table. Good. Now you can relax your breathing as you focus on the table. As you notice the life force in the table, it will start to move. This is strange. When it happens, you're just going to go with it. Everybody else just focusing on the center of the table too. Now you take, there it goes. Whatever you do, you don't push it, you just let it move, you let it do what it wants to do. Just keep with it, just keep following it. And absolutely feel that force in the table, which is separate from you. It's nothing to do with you, and you let that move, you let it go where it wants to. If it turns, you follow it. You don't push it, you don't pull it, you don't do anything, you just follow it as it picks up speed. And all the rest of you concentrating, watching and building up that energy in that table. This table, this apparently inanimate thing bursting with life. Let's just break the circle here. I'm going to take you, I'm going to put you right here, all right? I want you to call that table as if you were calling a child. You're just going to say to it, I'm here. Just keep saying it as if you were calling a child.
I'm here.
Over and over again, and the table will come.
I'm here.
Keep it going, Lindsay.
I'm here.
Let it find you. Think of it like a child.
I'm here.
Talk to it like a child.
I'm here.
Now over here, opposite side. Stand back, think again. What's your name? Chris. All right, Chris, just call it to you.
I'm here.
Call it. I'm here. Say, I'm here. Call it.
I'm here.
Like you're talking to a child. Here it comes.
I'm here. I'm here.
Just going to let it rest. Now tell it to stop.
Stop.
Okay? You can let go for me. Oh, God. You all right?
Wow.
Let me just verify before we go any further. None of you were pushing, correct?
No.
Nobody was pushing? No. If you were, say so. Be honest. No. All right. Everybody else, now you want to all grab a table. There are some around the side here. 4 people to a table. If you all want to grab on and arrange the tables in a circle. Excellent. Do you want to come and put that one here for me? All of you just take a moment. All the tables in place? All right. Turn and face your tables. Have a look at the center of your table. Take a deep breath in now. Just get that life force in the table. Just see it there in the table and out. And place your hands on the table now. Okay. Keep your eyes focused on the center of the table. Just start to feel it moving through the table. When it goes, you must just follow it. It is odd, but when your table comes alive, you must just move with it and you must just follow it. Let it go wherever it wants to go. It's starting off over here, great, that will start to spread around the group. As soon as you feel it go, you must just let it go. As soon as you feel it. You might find it turning or tipping, that's great, doesn't matter if you bump into other people. There it goes, it spreads around, getting faster. And faster. And just wait for it and start to feel it. It'll take you by surprise, that's what happens, all right? Doesn't matter if you're the last person to move, doesn't matter if you're the last table to go. Let them have a life of their own, you just follow them. Let them take you where they want, the table alive between your fingers. If it falls over, you just pick it up, it'll carry straight on. Excellent, great, you're going. Just keep in contact with it. As the energy builds, and builds, and takes you wherever the table wants to go, that energy builds, and then suddenly disappears. And the tables will come to a stop. As soon as it stops, move away from the table. Move away from the table, stand back. And then give yourselves a huge round of applause. That was fantastic.
Those tables were definitely possessed. That's the only way you can describe it. 1 minute they were dead, the next minute they were off.
When Derren was doing it with like the people in the middle and we were looking at the table, it's like, oh yeah, them people can do it. You know, he just chose them out, but then we all did it.
It was phenomenal. Actually, our fingers were just touching the tables, and then all of a sudden it just started to move. We went, whoa.
Wherever the table went, we were just being pulled with it. Oh, I've never felt anything like it. It was really bizarre.
I could feel my whole body shaking. It was an indescribable feeling. I was like, oh!